Hi, I'm CJ Altenberg with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We are here at the 2024 National Western Stock Show and Rodeo in Denver, Colorado. We are back here in the Stadium Hall second level, row 1400. Our booth number is 1431. We want you to come back here and check out the incredible booth that we have set up and the incredible Cimarron trailers we have here in the booth. We're going to do a brief walk around just to show you some of the inventory and some of the really cool features we have on some of these Cimarrons that we have to show off for you. One of the very first ones is going to be a 2024 Cimarron Showstar LX. This is an 8-pin air ride. This year we really wanted to get a pin system in here to show you guys. We haven't the last few years, but we really wanted to put an effort on getting one in here for you to show off. So again, this is an air ride trailer. One theme you're going to notice as we walk through this entire booth, we have 5 inventory trailers sitting here today. 4 of them have air ride suspension. We are big believers in the air ride itself. So on this one here, we did a 6-foot front tack. We tried to give you a lot of storage on this one. Airliner track, shelf with the clothes rod, boot box. Got the ability to put a lot of stuff up in the nose itself as well. LED lights all over this trailer. The pass-through door that's going to go into the stall area. But besides the air ride, this is where it sets this trailer apart. We spared no expense back here. On this one here, we did the 8-pin adjustable, so we can go 50-50, 60-40 on the fly. We powder coated the pins for you. We did white to match the sidewalls with white. With these LED lights, it shines off. I mean, this is an extremely bright stall area you're looking at here. The powder coat so we don't have to worry about hogs or anything like that rubbing against the sides. We lined all the interior walls and insulated. We put an air conditioner on this one for you. You have your standard insulated roof on a Cimarron, but we've got outlets with the 30 amp power package. With these 2 fans we've got in here with the outlets on the top rail over here on the left-hand side, so you've got some fans already in this trailer. One of the cool things that we wanted to do this year, if you notice below the air gaps where that plexiglass is, we did a rubber mat. Normally that's aluminum sheeting there on this type of a setup. We kind of took this from the horse trailer world. We put it on the wheel well on the inside because this trailer is 8 foot wide, but we didn't want that bare aluminum. So again, hogs, lambs, anybody rubbing against there gets those aluminum marks. So we did the rubber on it. We tapered the front end of this fender, but then we did it below the air gap all the way down to the floor. We did it on the front partition wall. We tried to do it all the way around. And then the last thing we did on this trailer is we did worm flooring. So this one's a blue and black mix. Same thing as the air ride. You're going to notice that all these trailers in here have worm flooring. It's just really easy for us to do it down there. We can go to direct to worm when the trailer's done at Cimarron and have that installed for you. It's become such a popular option that you see in today's world. You've got your drop windows, your lower air gap that folds down. But again, the air ride, we'll continue to talk about that as we walk around. We have a stock box on display here for you to see. 72-inch fold down slats. This one actually comes equipped with the store at the side gate, so you can easily go from a 50-50 setup to one big stall there for you. But these stock boxes are fantastic, especially early in the year. If you got somebody, you're needing to go to another state to get some projects rather than hauling the trailer, haul a couple hogs, a couple lambs, a couple goats, why not just throw the stock box in the truck rather than hauling your trailer? All right, next one, 2024 Cimarron Steerwalt Signature Series. This thing is awesome. This is a beautiful trailer, fully polished. We did the stainless sheets polished on this one. Your extrusion is polished. This thing is bright and it is cool. It is one big mirror. It has the enclosed roll-up door on the front end, but then we did a 6-foot front tack room on here. You've got some storage underneath there, but with that roll-up doors, it just protects everything, and also I think it gives a sleek look to the finished product of this trailer. Again, 6-foot front tack, side ramp coming in so you can bring in your upright boxes, your blower carts, your fan carts, anything like that in here. Portable generator. It's easy rather than lifting it up. A lot of storage up in the nose. Since this is stainless sheets on the outside, we have to line and insulate the inside. Because if you ding this sheeting from the inside, it's going to be glaring on the outside. So we want to protect it. So you've got the diamond plate in here with these LED lights. Again, tons of light. This cool floor, this gray rubber flooring has become extremely popular. We're doing that even on our horse trailers now. But it actually kind of came from a customer that built one of these. They didn't want to get up in the nose and have to vacuum out that carpet. So we went with this and we've kind of stuck with it. So it's become extremely popular. You've got, again, the big boot box so you can use it as a step, additional storage. Man door going out the driver's side of this. So if you ever get in an emergency situation, your ramp is curbside, that street side you can easily get in, and then the airliner track for additional storage as well. Okay, side ramp going into the stall area. Upper air gaps with plexiglass, lower air gaps with the aluminum fold down slat so you can get a lot of airflow in this trailer itself. And then how cool are these gates? So we have 2 traveling gates on this. Both of these are 48-inch wide swings. I can put this one up against the partition wall. I've got an additional spot for the second gate if we'd like. But 48-inch swing, no threshold for the cattle to have to step over. The other thing is these jail bars. We've been doing this on quite a few of these trailers lately. Rather than the stock air gaps that you normally see with 2 of them, you have these jail bars, so a lot more airflow. Again, concept we took from the horse trailers in our airflow dividers here and put it to use on these trailers here. Again, a lot of LED lights, tie rail high and low so you can tie cattle up or down if you need to. A lot of roof vents throughout it. You can manipulate airflow. Here's a good look. Here's that second traveling gate. Again, these guys can be set every foot. So we can put them where they're notched on our bigger posts for door frames, wheel wells, but then on the standard upper posts that we're looking at that are a tubular square almost, they'll lock in on those. So we have the ability to really manipulate the stall area all you want. You want 2 stalls, you want 3 stalls, you want 1 big one, you can do it. Again, same thing, worm flooring on this one. So this one here, red, white, and blue, we went with this one. Just a cool look to it, but again, worm flooring, it's permanent, it's unpenetrable. You don't have to worry about the urine getting down to the floor, so you don't have to pull mats, anything like that. Tapered these fenders. That was something we did to our trailers. Now it's a standard option on these Steerwalt Signature Series. Head pad as you're coming in and out of this trailer. These are a lower profile trailer, so you want to watch your head on those guys with the openings being a little bit smaller. Tons of lights. If you look at all the button lights on this one, we did a bunch of them on this. This is a good looking trailer. Let's really dress it up by putting a lot of those on there. You see your 2 16-inch awning lights you're going to have on the side as well, giving you a lot of light. We did a spread axle on this one. Spread axles have become extremely popular over the last couple of years. Really helps with weight distribution. We can take away a lot of tongue weight by having that because we're spreading that out. It also helps the ride, so we combine it with air ride suspension, spread axle. Boy, your cattle are going to lay down like they're in the barn in this one. 18-ply Continentals with 17.5-inch Alcoa wheels on this one. We really didn't. We wanted to spare no expense on this trailer. This is a beautiful Steerwalt we're looking at. Now we're going to shift gears a little bit. We're going to jump from the livestock side over to the horse side. What we've got is a 2024 Cimarron Warm Blood 2-horse bumper pull. So this is a straight load 2-horse bumper pull. What's cool about this trailer is you have your rear ramp with your Dutch doors up above. And we took the concept of the Steerwalt we just looked at with the traveling gates. We just turned it sideways. So This divider right here, you can load 2 head of horses if you want. If you want to make it a box stall, you unpin, has the same rail that we just had on that steer wall we looked at. This can slide over, lock in against the wall, and you've got a box stall on this setup. You don't have to pull this out. It's a one-person job, slide it over and pin it there. This one we upgraded to some cameras for you as well. So we've got a backup camera and we've got a stall camera. So that's something we did to this trailer once we got our hands on it. That can be done through our parts and service department. So we can add that to a trailer. If you're ordering something or we have something on the lot and you want to go with that route, we can do that. You've got your escape doors going out both ways. So when you're loading horses, you can walk in, put your chest bars in place, step out, or duck underneath them, either way. We did a stud divider on this one too. So you've got the ability to, again, slide it over if you want. If you need to separate a couple horses, you've got the ability without having to worry about anything like that. And again, worm flooring on this one. So again, you'll notice this is the only trailer that on display that we don't have worm flooring, or excuse me, air ride suspension, but it does have the worm flooring. Here's a good look at that monitor that we were just looking at. So this is what's actually going to go in the cab of your tow vehicle. What's cool is this is 12 volt power, so we can move this monitor from tow vehicle to tow vehicle. It's not like it's hardwired in. So as you can see, we have our backup. There's our stall. And then you can scan over and you can get just to the staller if you'd like. But this is a really cool feature and has become really popular as far as add-ons through our shop. The ability to keep an eye on horses and also a backup camera on this trailer. All right, we're gonna go over this. Is a really cool 4-horse. If you're needing a trainer trailer, this is such an awesome setup. This is an unbelievable trailer. Once again, 2024 Cimarron North Star 4-horse with air ride suspension on this guy. But this is what sets this trailer apart, is that giant trainer tack. Dual doors, dual steps, 2 rows of saddle racks, 4 on each. These are all adjustable too, which is really cool because if I want to spread these out, if I want to add more, I can do that. 10 blanket poles in the middle. We put you some shelves up at the front. Tried to do some hooks on the doors, hooks underneath those brush trays, carpet all the way around, and then a corner water tank in that back part of that tack room there. That's kind of wasted space. Excuse me, that way you can carry 25 gallons of water on board with you. Same thing, we added a few more button lights to it, a lot of load lights. On this one here, we went 7.4 tall. So standard 7.1, we went 7.4 tall on this one. So it is extra tall, extra wide. It's 8 foot wide. As you can see, drop windows on hip wall. Up top, we wanted to give you a pod as well. So you have a hay pod up top there. So you can keep your hay nice and dry. Rear ramp over these rear double doors. Worm flooring again. Again, we kind of mixed up the colors to show you some different options. This is a red and eggshell is what they called this one. Padded dividers. Stud divider at number 1. And we extended it to the full airflow over the hip. If you're needing some additional storage and don't want to worry about it shifting in transit, you can use that first stall for additional storage. Or if you want to separate somebody completely off, you can. But the airflow is nice. With these drop windows on the head wall, insulated roof vents, all of this can create a lot of airflow, keeping it nice and comfortable for the horses. On top of that, we put stall fans in here for you. So these are fantastic to keep airflow moving. What's really cool is when you get into the summer months, especially when you're traveling, you maybe get into traffic or you're waiting in line to get unloaded, something like that where there's no wind. It gets really hot and just you need some air movement for those horses, trying to keep them comfortable. I mean, put yourselves in their position. You can walk over here and hit this, turn these guys on and create that airflow. Again, a lot of lights in here, LED lights. We really wanted to show off all the cool light features that you can see on these Cimarrons. We'll briefly peek at this side. You're gonna have a broom closet. That's where you get that little partial wall on the back of the trailer. But ahead of it, you're gonna have your drop windows and then also 3 manger doors. So you have mangers on this trailer, an additional storage there. And then up front, you're just gonna have a front dressing room on this trailer. So we'll finish it off with the big living quarters. This is a 2023 Cimarron North Star 3-horse living quarters. You're gonna see some 23s trickling in still, just because of when they make their change for the model year to 24s, and then when we're looking at 25s, that'll happen May 1. So these trailers take a little while to get built. So by the time we get them, you might see a couple of those 23s, but it is still a brand new trailer. So what we've got is this Cimarron with a 14.9 outlaw conversion. So a 14'9" short wall slide out on this by outlaw conversions. When you get an outlaw conversion, you're gonna have all your hardwood cabinetry, you know, your ducted air. You're getting that fantastic outlaw warranty. I mean, these guys are completely customizable. So this one here, when you take a Cimarron and an outlaw and you put them together, it's the only manufacturer from a trailer manufacturer standpoint and conversion company that they cover the trailer for 3 years. So if an appliance is a 1-year manufacturer warranty, so Outlaw puts it on, they're gonna cover it for 3. And then you're gonna have the same from Cimarron in 8 and 3 as far as structure, and then hitch to bumper on the hardware on these trailers. This one here is 7'10" tall, 8 wide. It's 31'3" on the floor. Nose to tail, you're really about 41.5 foot on this trailer, so still a very maneuverable you know, trailer as far as we're looking at floor length on this one with it being a 3-horse. And again, air ride suspension on this one. So air ride suspension, electric over hydraulic brakes, SRW aluminum wheels, so you get that look of those kind of Alcoas that you notice there. All right, we'll just take a quick peek in this living quarters just to kind of show you. Dual entry going into the bed area. You're gonna have a TV on each side of that wall. So one up in the nose, one out here in the living space. Here's your slide out, so sofa sleeper on this one. Nice big bathroom. Your large refrigerator, good kitchen area with a convection oven. And then it's gonna cap off with this bar top that you're seeing here. So this is a great place to sit and entertain. With it having the sofa, you're gonna sit down and just have a quick meal, not worry about pulling the table out. You've got a little table right here with that bar top that you're looking at there. We did drop windows on hip wall of this trailer as well, just to get you a lot of airflow on this one. And if you notice, we did the integrated hay pod on this one. So we had the hay pod on the 4-horse that we just looked at, but on this living quarters, we did the integrated. It's a sleek look to the trailer. It's so popular. A lot of people are just really like the look of it. And then again, you have the storage. So we have a rear side load. So here's our rear ramp going into the stall area. So you'll have a full width rear tack that we'll take a peek at here in a minute. But as you come in, once again, worm flooring on this trailer. This one's the standard black. Airflow dividers, stud divider at number 1. Pads on all of them. And then this back stall is a little bit wider. We build that way so horses can make this transition a little bit easier. And then we do this breakover divider. So as you can see, the way that this really opens up, getting horses on or off this trailer. If it was a solid divider, it'd be here. So it really shrinks this area down. You're gonna have manger storage underneath with the drop windows over there as well. Plenty of LED lights in this guy. That's a common theme on all of our inventory here. And then the last part on this one is gonna be a full width rear tack. These are so popular because we're not adding a ton of length to the trailers, like if you were wanting a mid-tack type setup, but you have all this storage. As you can see, swing out saddle rack, 3-tier. If you want to add more, you can. These are adjustable. On the door, you're going to have a 4-tier blanket pole rack on a gas shock, brush tray. Right inside, we did some shelves. You can never have enough storage in these, so we put 3 shelves for you. Hooks that go across the partition wall, carpeted the entire rear tack room on this one, so all your sides, your doors, everything. So you got your bridle hooks. This has an onboard generator, so in this corner here, this is your fuel cell for it. So you can fill up on driver's side when you're fueling your pickup at the pump. Then you have your another shelf right above it. And the last thing is a 48-gallon Half Moon water tank. So kind of like I showed you on that 4-horse, you've got water on board this trailer as well. So again, we could have gone even deeper in every one of these trailers, but we wanted to keep things kind of moving, show you everything we have on hand and the booth itself. So definitely come by. We're gonna have some factory reps here the second weekend of the show from Cimarron and Outlaw. But come by, visit with us. We're here to show you what we have available, what we have on order. We have used trailers, so we can keep an eye out for something specific you're looking for. Or if you just want to sit down and go over a build, we can help you out there. But we just want you to come back and visit with us. Again, we're at the Stadium Hall Level 2, the 1400 row. Our booth number is 1431, so definitely come by and see us throughout the show. We're here till January 21st each day. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you at Stock Show.